This program contains true stories of rescues. All of the 911 calls you will hear are real. Whenever possible, the actual people involved have helped us reconstruct the events as they happened. Karen Hoyt was 8 months pregnant when she suddenly started hemorrhaging. While on the line with 911 dispatcher Lori Cash, Karen began losing consciousness. The only person home to help was her 4.5-year-old daughter, Erica.
Does your little girl talk on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to get her to sit by you. Okay?
Sit by Mommy.
Ma'am, are they going to be almost here? Yeah, they're responding, okay? And the fire department's responding too. Okay? What I want you to do is the little girl sitting by you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you to tell her that you're okay. But if for some reason Mommy can't talk on the phone anymore, for her to pick it up and talk to me.
Okay, if Mommy can't talk on the phone anymore, you need to talk on the phone, Erica.
My panic about it was that she was there and her 4.5-year-old was there with her. And for a 4.5-year-old to see that was really bothering me, but we needed her help. She could tell me if Mom was making noises, if Mom was talking, if Mom was moving. She was my link to watching Mom. She was my eyes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just feel funny.
Okay. Put your daughter on the phone and you lay down. Erica? Hi, this is the ambulance, okay? I want you to be a big girl and help me a bunch here, okay? Okay, hon, listen to me. Mommy's gonna be fine, okay? I know you are, hon, but Mommy's gonna be just fine.
All I could picture was her little face, and just the little voice behind it was just hysterical and nervous and upset. I think what I could do at this point was reassure that Mom was going to be okay on her level. Talk to her as a mom, as you talk to your child.
Okay, that blood can be cleaned up, hon, but it's going to be all right, okay?
But my mom is having a baby.
I know. You're going to have a brother or a sister, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why I'm sending somebody to help your mommy have that baby. I know you're scared, but everything's going to be just fine.
Mother's phone number?
Yes.
Is area code 409-983.
I really felt that it was just her last gasp. That was her last words. Let my mom know, and these are her numbers. Because she was just as coherent and clear as when she dialed 911. When she went immediately back unconscious, I thought she was dead.
Within 8 minutes of the call, the first rescue workers arrived, including firefighter EMT Monty Strange.
When we first pulled up on the scene, the daughter, the 4-year-old, was standing at the doorway with the door open for us. We walked into the house, and Mrs. Hoyt was laying on the floor. In the hallway, there was quite a bit of blood. After you get the oxygen set up, go ahead and take care of the little girl. We got her on the oxygen, which is both good for her and the baby, even though the baby was unborn. It was up in the air at that time. It would be really hard for me to call on whether they were or not going to make it.
Within a minute, paramedic Will Neely and his partner arrived.
It was quite apparent to us as we walked in the door, seeing the amount of blood loss she had, that we need to start moving very quickly on this patient. Not only the fact that there was a possibility of losing the child, But our concern was the fact that she's lost enough blood now that she could be seriously compromised.
Another problem. Just turn your head a little bit here, look that way.
I thought that Mommy was going to die.
Okay.
Karen was taken to Seton Medical Center. On the way, the hospital was alerted about her condition and that of her unborn baby.
We have an ETA of about 5. Could you notify L&D?
Okay, thanks.
On duty in the delivery room was Nurse Tina Davis.
We knew the woman was hemorrhaging, and she had had a previa. When a woman is hemorrhaging as much as she was, minutes count. You have to get the baby out as soon as possible. You don't have 5 minutes to prep the area properly.
Obstetrician Patrick Nunnally prepared to do the C-section.
Realizing that she was 5 weeks from full term, I knew that we had a very serious circumstance and that indeed it was a life-threatening situation both for Karen and her baby.
You're going to feel a little bit of pressure.
She was looking into people's eyes for hope and I think just a little support.
Pedal down, please. Suction up.
The baby was in a transverse position, which made the delivery difficult.
We're doing fine up here. Got pressure about that. Okay, here comes baby. 100 over 50. All right. Okay. Baby's out.
11:34.
Clamp. Ready for some pit? Clamp. Yeah, run the pit. Okay.
The baby was immediately examined by neonatologist James Cresswell.
When she first was delivered, the initial heart rate was approximately 80 to 100. Usual heart rate is about 120 to 160, and she was very limp and not crying. A 0 APGAR score would be given if there was no sign of life, and a 10 APGAR score would be given if the transition was as good as it could be. Her APGAR score was 2. Immediately after beginning the bag and mask ventilation, the heart rate had begun to increase up to 100 to 120, and by 60 to 90 seconds, it was up into the normal range.
When I woke up in the recovery room and I was alive, and the first thing they said to me was that I was okay. I'd had a little baby girl, and she was doing fine.
She looks just like you, honey. Oh.
And I just went, thank you, Lord. I was just felt very blessed.
Give her a kiss.
I loved having a baby sister. I was real happy. She looks great.
Six months later, the Hoyt family finally got a chance to meet dispatcher Lori Cash.
Are you Lori? Hi. Oh, I'm so glad to meet you. That's Erica. How are you? You brought me some flowers. You're so pretty. Oh, I'm so glad to meet you. So much. Hear everything you did for us. Oh.
I'd really like to thank Lori for being there for me and for being there for Erica.
Oh, I'm just so glad.
I don't know what Erica would have done if she hadn't had someone to talk to. And I think Lori just really made Erica feel secure.
Big hug. Oh.
I was glad I was there to answer the phone, and I was glad that she was intelligent enough to talk to me when Mom went unconscious. And that just makes me feel good to know that I'm that somebody and that I can pick up the phone and tell somebody how to attempt to save a life.
Such a beauty to gaze upon, with her blue jeans and halo on. Straight from heaven, I know she was sent to me.
One of the main things it did is just brought reality home real quick. The career and everything's great, but the family definitely comes first. I'm just thankful that it turned out the way it did, and Aubrey's doing fine. We're a big, happy family now.
It really does feel more precious, the family time together. You know, there could have been a chance that Aubrey might not even be here today, or I wouldn't be here. And I think that's what the song is about. She was a walking miracle, and he thanks the Lord above.
Country angel.
Placenta previa is a condition that can be easily diagnosed and monitored by a doctor during pregnancy.
Next.
I didn't know what had happened. I thought that he had been cut. I had no idea what the extent of the accident was.
Okay, Rick, how many more you got to put in? Well, you got the ranch and all that.
On June 9th, 1991, in Columbia, South Carolina, Chrissy Morton was sunbathing at a friend's house while her family worked on the dock at the lake behind the house.
My father and my grandfather and Reed were all putting in a boat lift, an electric boat lift on our dock.
Hey, you looking good, ain't it, boys? You got it. All we got to do now is put that other board on and we'll be through. When we started on the dock, we had extension cords out running our saws and the boat lift. We had the hose pre-drilled and all this before we put it in the water, so there wouldn't be any electricity around the water, period.
Come on. Gotta come through you all.
She got it?
I got it.
All right, I'm gonna get out. Get ready to run the lift. You like one bolt having it in place. I'll roll it out now for you.
Leland Morton's son, Richard, was trying to get the last bolt in.
He said, Reed, what about coming in here and jumping in and help me get this bolt? What do you need, Rick?
Lower it just to lower the lift a little bit. All right, and maybe get our shoulder underneath it.
Now just hold on that now. Wait a minute, just hold on and I'll get over here and run it down for you. Ah! Hold on! Ah! What?
Next.
Seeing Reed in the condition that he was in, I was petrified. I didn't know what to think, really what to do.
You gotta help me get him out of here!
I didn't know what had happened. I thought that he had been cut or he had hammered his thumb. You know, I had no idea what the extent of the accident was.
Sir, hang on, sir.
When I got over there, my brother had just a dazed expression on his face.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Pop, gotta unplug the lift.
Hold on.
And this time, it does render him unconscious.
I'm calling 911. Pop, you gotta help me get him out of here. Please.
Seeing Reed in the condition that he was in, I was petrified. I didn't know what to think, really what to do.
911, police, fire, medical.
Medical.
Where do you need the ambulance at?
5-6.
Chrissy ran next door to a neighbor who called 911.
I think someone might be electrocuted. I'm just not sure exactly what's going on out in the water.
Okay, we'll be on the way.
All right, thanks.
Within minutes, the Richland County EMS boat was dispatched from 3 miles away.
One responding to 566, 318, associated 76.
Lexington County fire medic units were also sent to the scene.
Attention Irma, EMS signal 18.
Ha! Hold on, Richard, I'll help you.
Help, Gary! Get in and help us! Hurry!
Get him up, now. Crawl him up. Get him up. Lift.
When I came back down with the blankets, I was terrified. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if he was unconscious or if he was dead.
Come on, son.
Curie Pitts, a visitor at a nearby house, also ran to the scene.
As soon as I saw what had happened, I went to see how I could help since I was certified in both standard first aid and CPR. I checked for a pulse on Reed, both in his wrist and on his neck, and I couldn't find one either place.
There's no pulse. We need to start CPR. There's still no pulse.
Come on, son.
Come on, Reed. Hang in there, buddy.
We continue. It seemed forever.
Please, come on.
And he was not responding. And I wanted to quit. I know he's dead, and things that we're, excuse me, things we had planned to do flashed through my mind that weren't going to get done.
Within 10 minutes of the call, paramedic Warren Perry got to the scene in the rescue boat.
What do we got? Oh, let me check a pulse. We found a 15-year-old pulseless, non-breathing patient.
Come on, boy. Take it. Come on.
When paramedic Gary Waller arrived with advanced life support equipment, he found that Reed's heart had stopped.
What we try to do then is we try to shock it into beating. We want to try to see if we can jump start it.
Charging paddles. Clear.
Checking a pulse. No pulse.
We got VFib again, so we hit him again at 300.
Clear.
I went from hope to complete despair. One of the things that I remember going through my mind was, where would Reed want to be buried?
Come on, Reed.
We had the same rhythm. It was still in VFib.
400 joules.
So we went to 400 and decided to hit him again.
All that. Clear.
VTAC.
Cultivated.
You have your son back. That's what you think right that moment, just because he's got a pulse. And there were so many things ahead that I wasn't prepared for.
As soon as we got him in the back of the ambulance, I noticed that he wasn't breathing. We rechecked the pulse, there was no pulse, and so we shocked him again.
Clear. Let's go, let's go.
During the 15-minute ride to Lexington County Medical Center, Reed suffered another arrest and had to be shocked a 5th time.
I once was asked, if you had a wish, what would your wish be? I wish not to have to bury my children. That's my wish. Not $10 million. I wish not to bury my children.
At the hospital, Reed was put on a respirator and stabilized, but remained in a coma. His mother, Patricia, came to the hospital as soon as she heard what had happened.
You just never expect to see your child that disabled. But you cling to the hope that that won't be the end result. And you pray, and you pray, and you pray.
Things like brain damage didn't matter right then. My entire thoughts were focused just on his living. As he made that hurdle, I got greedy for him. I want him to have his faculties. He's a special child to me. I got greedy, and I hope it was for him, because I love him more than anything.
After 48 hours, Reed began to regain consciousness.
He was breathing on his own, and then they said, is there anything that you want? There was 2 things. I don't remember which one was first. One was a Big Mac, and one was a new set of irons. I'm delirious now with joy. I don't know what you could ask for. A 15-year-old that wants his toys and he wants to eat. That's as normal as I think you can get.
Snap those hands across. Whoa!
Within 3 weeks, Reed Morton had completely recovered.
It's a shock to me, no pun intended. It's a shock to realize what had happened. When I know now what had happened, it's It's unbelievable that I survived and that I can do the things that I had normally done.
Apparently, the accident occurred when Reed's grandfather stepped on a faulty extension cord, sending an electrical current through the boat dock and into Reed's body. If the cord had been plugged into a ground fault interrupter outlet, it might never have happened.
But when I went out to play golf, I used to say, you know, if I made a bogey, I'd really get upset. But now, I'm here and I can enjoy the hole. That's the important thing. It doesn't matter what you make. It's having the ability to swing the golf club and, you know, think about your shots and all that.
All right, I got it. All right, go, Reed.
That's it.
Oh!
The most positive benefit that we could get from this tragedy would be if, through CPR training, someone else's life is spared.
I thank God every day that things have turned out for the best and that it's brought our family closer together.
Being able to love your parents and being able to say I love you to them is the most important thing that I got out of this.
Step out of the car,